Well, it was me. Me the whole time. I bet you never even thought it was gonna be me. Wait a minute. You probably don't understand me right now. I think it's the helmet. Hold on.
Oh, that's better. Can you understand me now? Sorry about that. Okay. Man, good God, it's really hot in there. I mean, I know I really love fire and all, and I love being burned by it, but at the same time, I just really can't stand the heat. I mean, you would think because my name is Heat Wave, I'd love it, and I do, but only the fire part, not the hot part, especially when it's the hot and sweaty part, like being under this mask, and oh, good God, it's really hot under here in this outfit, but it's all worth it for revenge! Yeah! Revenge against the Legends of Tomorrow for kicking me out of the club. I mean, sure, I wanted to kill them, and if they kept me there, I would have killed them, but seriously, they had to pay for what they did to me. They had to pay for what Captain Gold did to me. He left me out in a forest somewhere. I don't even know which forest, and I still don't know which forest. It could have been in prehistoric times for all I know. I don't know. I didn't see any mastodons or saber-toothed tigers or scrats. Or SIDS. I didn't see any of that, so I have no idea. But what I do know is that the Time Masters took me in. They took me as one of their own. And with them, time is not the same as it is with mere mortals. I spent lifetimes training under them, and I still look exactly the same. And you would think that would be because of temporal displacement, but actually, it's because they gave me lots and lots of aloe vera. Aloe vera is what I had. So after all of these years and probably millennias, I don't know. I lost track at the first 14 years. After all that time being trained under the Time Masters, I was given a name, and that name was Chronos. Yes, they gave me the God of Time's name. And I made sure not to squander that name by traveling to all different time periods chasing after the Legends of Tomorrow. Yes, I chased after them, and I shot at them. Sure, I was greatly risking shooting myself, my past self, accidentally committing temporal suicide, but it was all in the name of getting back at the Legends. Isn't that such an awesome twist that it turned out to be me the whole time? A lot of you probably had no idea that was coming, and if you did, you probably immediately took it out of your brain, the possibility of me being Chronos, because it sounded way too predictable for them to do. So you didn't even predict it because you would think that it would be too predictable. And in that way, it is unpredictable. It is a quandary. And you're probably surprised that I even know what a quandary is. Well, it's because I have a lot more knowledge now than when you past saw me. And so it's the perfect time loop that the person who's been chasing the Legends this whole time was the person who was there the whole time. And the reason for that being possible is because of time travel. Yes, and now that I've done so much of it, I am so used to it. I love it now. It's my pastime. I am no longer a fan of fire. I am no longer your fire guy. Now I'm your time guy. I'm all about the time now. Can't you see all my hourglasses? It's not because I'm a fan of sand. No, that's the sand demon. He's dead. It's because I'm a fan of time now. I am the time guy. I love time. It's my favorite pastime to time travel. Yes, I love it now. Eat your heart out, Clock King. I'm the time guy now. And I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep time traveling. Those legends think that they can reform me again. Well, they failed the first time, so what makes them think they'll do it the second time? I love time so much, I'm gonna keep saying it. I love time traveling, and I'll always time travel. Those legends will never stop me from time traveling. I love it, and nothing will get in my way of further time travel. Okay, laddie, you gotta stop now. You gotta stop and remain silent. You're under arrest. What the fuck are you? Are you some kind of creepypasta? Oh, just keep going on with your jokes, laddie. You're under arrest, laddie. You gotta stop with your time traveling now. You gotta stop. You gotta desist. You gotta cease and desist. I'm calling an arrest, sir. I'm arresting you. You got the right to remain silent. Anything you can and will do will be held under the court of law. Oh, you can't be serious. Aye, but I am. Didn't you hear what I just said? You have the right to remain silent. I am what you call a time wraith. Us time wraiths are the police of the time. We're the police of time. We come and apprehend anyone who tries to do too much time traveling. Oh, really? Well, where the hell have you been this whole time? Me and the legends have been time traveling this way and that way all the time. I mean, we've been time traveling so much, we've been time traveling more than Flash. So why are you arresting me? Why don't you arrest the legends? You got the right to remain silent. I won't hear another word from you, okay? I'm gonna put the handcuffs on you now. You're going to time jail. Yes, because you are disrupting the timeline. You're disrupting the timeline by being at two places at once, by being both Chronos and by being also Heatwave. Not only are you being at two places at once, but you're also being two comic book characters at once. Oh, come on. Adaptations do that all the time. We always have combining of different comic book characters. In fact, Batman v Superman did that just this week. Doomsday and Zod are the same person, so why can't Chronos and Heatwave be the same person? And that person is me! Because it seems clear that the writers pulled that out of their ass, and I gotta do something about it, so I'm putting you under arrest, and I'm gonna make sure that you don't disrupt the timeline any further. But if you do, that means I never become a part of the Rose. So technically, by keeping me away from them, you're disrupting the timeline. Oh, that is bullshit. I'm not disrupting the timeline. If you ask me, you're the one who was pulled out of the writer's ass, okay? We've seen time travel done so many times on this show and The Flash, and so to just all of a sudden say like, oh, by the way, here's these creatures who hate time travelers, whose natural instincts are to kill time travelers, you would think you would have shown up already. Oh, you're right. I think you got a point there. Apparently, I never existed until the writers decided for me to exist. Yeah, and that in itself is a disruption of the timeline, which means you need to arrest yourself. Oh, God, you're right, but I can't arrest myself. I am going to have to wait till later, laddie. I'm going to have to wait till later and go back in time to this exact point and arrest myself. Up, there I am, right on cue. Aye, you're arrested for disrupting the timeline, sir. You have the right to remain silent. Okay, Officer Time Wraith, I will be arrested by you. Yes, you're going nowhere, laddie. You've been arrested by me. But wait a minute. You just said that you arrest time travelers. Well, you're a time traveler. Oh, God, you're right. I gotta go back in time and arrest myself again. There I am. There I am right now. Hey, you're arrested for disrupting the timeline. And you are arrested for being a part of the timeline too, laddie. And so are you. And you. Oh, you're arrested. You're arrested. You're arrested. Wait just a minute, laddie. Shut up. Stop it. Shut up. We're all supposed to be apprehending the Chronos. That's the man we're supposed to be apprehending right now. Oh yeah, I forgot. Let's do that right now then. Oh no! Where did he go? Oh, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. It's your fault. No, it's your fault. No, it's your fault, laddie. No, it's your fault, laddie.